insurance. I've never heard of this. Guys, I'm telling you, I have never heard of this in my life. 99 weeks unemployment insurance. I have a neighbor across my street. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. The guy's been unemployed for 2 years. And I asked him, I won't say his name. Let me call him Johnny. Johnny, well, you're unemployed. You got a house, you got a car, you got a family. Why aren't you? He goes, it's no problem. Every time I run up against the deadline, they keep extending it. I'm basically getting almost my full salary. So I don't have to work. His house is underwater. He can't make his payments on his mortgage. Obama will not allow him to be evicted. So Obama's basically taking care of his housing. He's basically giving him free unemployment insurance, welfare. His car was even cash for clunkers. He sits there in that pool, and now it's wintertime, but in the summertime, I see that fat slob. He's put on 40 pounds in 2 years. Obama's a whale, 40 pounds. He sits there in that kiddie pool reading Sports Illustrated with a chair, a lawn chair in the kiddie pool reading Sports Illustrated. And he's got a big Obama sticker now. Big Obama guy. So what he's doing is, I'll tell you what he's doing. He's buying the Hispanic vote. He's promising amnesty. He's buying up the African-American vote. He's buying up the labor union vote. He's buying up the environmentalist vote. He's buying up all these government bureaucrats. He's putting the country on the dole. And we stand there. See, what people don't understand is this. We're right. But so what? You can win every rhetorical argument you want when 50% of the country no longer pays taxes. Romney can offer 20% tax cuts till the cows come home. They're not paying any taxes. They want Obama in the White House. That's our biggest problem, is that liberalism in the end devours the country. That's what our founding fathers warned us against. They said, once the majority begins to realize it can plunder the minority, the productive minority, and take their tax money for themselves, tax consumers plunder tax producers, the republic is over. That's what FDR and the Great Society and Jimmy Carter and Bill Clinton and Barack Obama have done. Obama is now finishing what FDR started. You're right. The progressives are way ahead of us on this issue. 1-800-449-8255. Ernie in Florida, thanks for holding. Welcome to the Savage Nation.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Ernie?
Well, I'm doing all right. I've just been listening to what's going on. I listened to Barbara Bush, and then they just destroyed her and told her to move. I voted for Ronald Reagan, okay, the first time. And then when I saw what he was doing and what has happened to this country since then, I can't be. I don't know how anybody's a conservative anymore. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Hold on. You were so disgusted by Ronald Reagan that you're no longer a conservative?
You just talked to, he made a good point, but then you go on and on and on, and nobody else can get anything else in because you have your way of seeing it, and that's it.
No, I'm asking you for a clarification. You said you voted for Ronald Reagan, and after Ronald Reagan, you're no longer a conservative because you were so disgusted by Reagan, correct?
I can't because he's the one that started this whole mess.
Reagan started this whole mess. What did he start? What mess did he start?
When he started the trickle-down effect was a joke at the time. It's a joke today. If we do not have, I don't want a dime from any conservative ever, okay? But if we don't have a redistribution of wealth in this country somewhere, somehow, in the last 30 years when he took over, Reagan took over, wages have stayed stagnant. You talk about people can't afford their houses, can't pay taxes, can't do anything. That's because everything else has gone up twofold or threefold.
Okay, number one, look, 2 points, Ernie. How is this Reagan's fault? Let me give you the facts. I know liberals don't like facts, but here are the facts. The economy boomed under Reagan. Literally, we grew the size of West Germany. The entire West German economy, that's what we grew in the 1980s. 21 million new jobs were created. We built the greatest military in the history of the world. We defeated the Soviet Empire, brought it to its knees without firing a shot. Now, I ask you, Is this not the record of a statesman? By the time Reagan left office in 1988, we were the richest, wealthiest, strongest nation in the history of the world. And then it was you liberals that took over. First you broke George Bush and you raised our taxes. And then the spending went through the roof. And then you gave us 8 years of Bill Clinton. And then you gave us a great society Republican like George W. Bush. And now you've given us Barack Obama. Did Reagan give us $1.3 trillion deficits? Did Reagan have us apologize to Iran? Did Reagan open up the borders completely to illegal immigrants? Tell me, how come you tell me with a straight face you don't want a penny from conservatives when you're asking for redistribution of wealth? Tell me, why should I put money in your pocket? Why should I put money in my neighbor's pocket? If that slob won't get out and get himself a job, there are plenty of jobs. He just won't get one. So you tell me I'm paying for his unemployment insurance. What he put in that little kitty, in that little system, he lost it. He spent that a long time ago. My friends, I am tired of a nation of deadbeats. That's what you liberals have created. 1-800-449-8255. This is Jeff Kuhner, sitting in for Michael Savage on the Savage Nations.